Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. Today I'm going to be featuring an AOK from my good friend Jambo Comics. Awesome guy, local to me here in the area. All the COVID stuff, we still haven't met, but hopefully we get to do some hunting together and get some great books. And the only problem is he and I have a lot of the same tastes. So hopefully we're not reaching for the same book at the same time. And by that I mean hopefully I get it first. So, but he was kind enough to make an entry into my most recent contest for 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to everybody for that. And then he sent me a few books. So very cool, and a piece of original art. So check that out, and we'll take a look at it now. So first off, we have let's do the Make Me Tiny. Wah! Whoop, there it is. First off, I want to show this original art. Of course, we'll call it fan art, but there you go. He's got my logo on there. It's the first time I've seen anyone draw my my new logo, if you will. And so very cool. And you see it's got a Cavewoman type character. I assume it is Cavewoman. And she is holding up a sheet that says BUB'S Comics. So very cool. And you see the little dino down there. I mean, just great detail work on this. I absolutely love it. It's super cool. Like, I'd have paid for this. That's fantastic. And he does better work than some of the interior artists on the actual Cavewoman series. So you got to give it up for that. Next up, we got this Torchy trade. And never mind the cover. The cover's terrible. I'm with you there. But other than the terrible cover, it has interiors by Bill Ward and his Torchy series. So very, very cool. Great stuff. I actually have that. So does Jambo. He's got one of those too. But great interiors. Just fun stuff. Torchy Comics. So this is all kind of reprints. Golden Age reprints. So great stuff. I absolutely love it. Innovation had done a series of books with Torchy inside. They had a Torchy run, and those covers are not too bad. I don't know why they chose this one for the trade, but other than that, the interiors are absolutely fantastic. So great stuff. Thanks Jambo for that. I absolutely love it. Next we got some Adam Hughes action, Vampirella #2. This is the Harris run. One of the awesome things about this is that this book was on my want list. It's not a book that I see pop up often, so I would have had to really hunted it down, and I wasn't about to hunt this book down. I've got so many books on my list, honestly. But this one, I just absolutely love it. Maybe my favorite Vampirella cover. I don't know. Hughes did a few Vampy covers, and this one is all perfect. I absolutely love that. Super cool. So thank you for that one. It's just amazing. And let's see. Next we have DN Agents. And again, Dave Stevens cover on my list. I didn't have it. And I was surprised that I didn't have this book, but I don't. And this is one that I was after. But people will think that I automatically have this one, but this one kind of goes for... This one, amongst all the Dave Stevens art, in my opinion, goes for too much. They asked for too much for these. Now, Jambo sent me a letter with these and said that these were his doubles, and I can appreciate that. But I can tell you that this book, I mean, it's like $25, $30 book, and I'm just not in the habit of spending that for modern books. So, but very cool, and I absolutely love it, and I'm so glad to have it in the collection. And then he finished it off, or should I say rounded it off, with a Cavewoman book, and this is Cavewoman Lost, I assume number 1, or it might just be a one-shot, and a special edition cover D. So this is the Bud Root cover. Of course, that tape has been added for your benefit. I don't want to be in trouble for any high blood pressure, but very cool. Loving it. And I didn't have this one. Now I have another in the Lost series. Like, I have another one of these covers, but it wasn't this one. So very glad to have it. And I think he sent one other book that I already did have. But then he also sent, but that's pretty good. One book out of all those books that he sent that I already had. So that's pretty impressive. And then he also sent a great poster, and I'll show that now. So, I mean, just totally amazing. I put that up in my closet. It's really cool, and it's an interior. It comes from Tomb Raider magazine #1, which was the only one that ever came out, although they advertised more to come in the Tomb Raider magazine. It's the only one that ever ended up coming out. So anyway, that is the cover to that. And then also in Tomb Raider magazine #1, there's an interior centerfold, which is the same image. So that's really cool too. And I always wondered, like, because it's the only copy I've ever had of that book, which can get pretty pricey and it's hard to find. So I didn't want to take out the centerfold, but I wanted to hang the poster and I never knew what to do. So apparently Jambo had this poster, didn't know anything about my story about wanting this book, I assume, or wanting that poster. And he sends me the poster. Super cool, man. Totally right up my alley. You know the stuff I like. So thanks for sending me some more of it. That's it. I just wanted to say thanks to him for all he sent. And then, of course, I get to display some of this stuff on Instagram. So that's fun, too. So check me out there. Jambo Comics. Go check his channel out. If I'm on top of my game, I'll have the link down below. And that's it. We'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Remember, read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.